Hello, all of you vainglorious, you wonderful people, and welcome back to Tropico 6 as a tourist ship docks. Brings 10 more tourists. We're getting there. We'll eventually get it. So we were trying last time to find how in the world we clean up. And we know that it's got to be like some sort of waste facility, but I haven't seen him yet. There, garbage dump. There it is. Okay. So what we want to do is bring that over here with our heaviest polluters, which are here and over there. So we'll get one here, and then if it'll let me build another one, we'll try to pop one up here as well. Yeah, right there. Did I build that one the right direction? Well, I certainly hope so. So we've got an election in 12 months. We're at a 78% approval rating. Basically bought that election. So, you know, you do what you have to do. And we're making a good bit of money, but we're making that money on the fact that we cut the budget on a lot of stuff, and it's making a lot of people really unhappy. So we've got to get that taken care of. We keep seeing issues where people don't have enough supplies. So I want to get just a few more Teamsters thrown in every once in a while. Not a Teamster port, my bad. I want a Teamster's office. I mean, we have them, but apparently they're not, we don't have enough. Because we keep seeing issues where we're out of supplies in a lot of buildings. So I'm just going to throw in a few here. There's two up there already. Let's see if we can't get another one up here in this corner. Maybe we can also get more stuff exported this way. Plus, it'll give us some jobs because we do have 99 unemployed citizens still. Way less than we had thanks to the tourism push that we did in the last video. But still a bit much. And then, you know what? I think I'll get him his industrial building while we're here. Oh, never mind. I can't afford any of them. Oh, yeah, I was going to build a cannery anyway. I did put that in the wrong spot. Dang it. I just gotta knock it down and rebuild it. That makes me mad. I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, well, we'll put a new one in, and we'll put it in the right direction this time. Where's your road? There's your road. It won't fit that way, so we'll put it in... Where will you fit? I need you over here by the polluters. It's got a pretty big radius, so... They can vote freely. We're at 69% with 27% saying meh. So hopefully, as we start cleaning things up, we will be able to get stuff going here. No image campaign. That's sad. Inspiring statue. Those are actually quite handy. Because what they do, and this is something I haven't really done in any of the YouTube streams, but I've done them in, where are they? Other games that I've played. These billboards, they increase your approval rating, as does the statues. So I can throw in a few of these, kind of like by where people live and work. So we're gonna throw in a couple statues here, and then you can do, like, you can choose what they are gonna be. So we'll do a passionate leader here. We're going to do a welcome to the family over here. Right there. And then we're going to do an unforgiving overseer. Where's our prison? Don't we have a prison? Where's our prison? Over here. It's two kind of close together, but that's okay. We're going to do a humble servant right next to the capital. Because why not? We are your humble servant, El Presidente. And there we go. That's a few of those built. Or being built, I should say.
Excellent. I'm so glad this deal worked out.
Ooh. Do you have an image campaign for me? Oh, why not, man? Actually, I don't have anything I can really afford with him. Okay, unpause. Doing alright on money. I mean, we keep going negative, but it's just because I spent a lot of money on statues of myself just then. Actually, no, they're already built. Okay, cool. Neat. So these, you know, just
Election is a landslide,
thank you.
Presidente.
Actually, it
The
wasn't
electoral
bad.
kind, not the kind that
I
accidentally
mean,
reduces the size of the workforce.
thank you. About 1,000 people that could vote, about 75%. So that's not bad. I'll take it. Are we researching anything? We are, actually. We're researching quite a bit. We will get some more lined up, though. Whoops, clicked too many. There we go. Back into the positive. So what I want to do now are some of these billboards. I just want to spam them, like, everywhere. Like, everywhere. Because every time somebody drives by one, it increases my standing. So if you have them, like, on all the roads and force people to go by them all the time, well, you increase your standing. So we'll put one here, one over here. Just want to make sure we've got most of our roads covered. Kind of going into the black or the red to do this, but that's okay. It's all for an image campaign, which is important in politics, right? Yes. I love that this game has such a huge political bent to it. We don't really need one there, but we could use one there. And then probably use one over here if it'll let me. There we go. Maybe one more on this end of the road, and then down this main stretch. Of course, there's one right across the cow. Well, there we go. A lot of money on billboards. And I do mean a lot, as you're going to hear Dr. Pepper open. Hopefully it doesn't go spewing everywhere. Hooray, successful Dr. Pepper opening. You never know with Dr. Pepper. It's kind of always out to get you. So believe it or not, those billboards and statues will help. They do cost money, but you can also change what they show. And they do different things, but I'm just going to go for approval rating right now so that we can artificially inflate that. I mean, it's only holding me at 49% at the moment, but that's okay.
What use is power if you don't exercise it? It'd wither away like a muscle you weren't
No, I'm not doing that one because that brings in a lot of criminals, and I really don't have the ability to deal with them right now since I cut all my spending earlier. Okay, we're down to 85 unemployed citizens. I currently have nothing under construction, and we have 2 big buildings on fire. Uh-oh. Banks seem to be helping. I'd really like to start increasing the budgets back up on stuff, but I just don't think I can. I just don't think it's a possibility. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't even get more touristy stuff going here. Such as a, where is it? Tour office. Because what I can do is send these guys to different places that they would like to go. We're just going to throw it in like this. You'll see what I mean once it gets built here. There's different options that it has for the different types of tours, whether it's adventure, pleasure, whatever. Sadly, I don't think we can see exactly what type of tourists we have. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, I mean, it's not under foreign relations. Oh, wow, we're at an all-time low with the Eastern Bloc. Awesome. Yeah, see, you don't really get to know what your tourist preference is. But that's okay, because we have pretty places, so we're going to send them to pretty places. Speaking of, where are our pretty places? Ooh, that hotel has uglified that up, hasn't it? That sucks. We can send them, like, right here on a tour once it gets built. That's a nice, pretty spot, and they'll like that. Just in the middle of the woods where they'll get murdered by all the criminals we have coming in. You know. So since I decreased the number of maximum people in the game, you notice that my influx of new citizens that you see coming with each freighter has drastically decreased. But what has also decreased is our budget, which I'm kind of surprised about. So this gives just basic tourist information, or we can do hiking trips, which gives us increased fee, or we can do insider tips. So then what we do is set tour destination, like I won't let me click anything here. I know that's my maximum radius, but okay, well, we'll just have to go there. That's your tour destination. Is out here in the middle of the woods somewhere. I don't think it actually puts a sign. If it does, I can't see it amongst all these trees, so hopefully, you know, the tourists can find it. And we'll just say it's that tree with that red base. That will probably wind up tearing down at some point. So yeah, once again, back with a negative approval, or a terrible approval, and a negative bank balance. Or what I call just, you know, a normal day in Tropico. I'm going to go ahead and spend some money to get some standing with the Eastern Bloc, because I don't want them, at this point, doing an embargo. I mean, we're really low with them as it is. Western powers are throughout. Oh, we have some vacancies. Department of Defense. Yeah, let's have police stations give us extra stuff. And we want that going as well, so that those prices stay nice and high. We do still have all this going, and we still need to do an import route with them. I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of money and get that taken care of, just so we can get them off of our backs. What can we import from them without getting raped? Leather, 10%. Rum at 0%, which we're turning around and selling them at a really high rate, so... Or at a 5% at least, maybe 10. So there we go. We will buy that rum from you and turn around and sell it to you at a profit. That works out well. I love it when stuff like that happens. So now it's the waiting game again. It'll be a little bit before our next election. I'd like to start getting some of our budgets brought back up. I thought I cut the religious budget. Maybe it was on the big church. It was on the big church. Yeah, let's get our religious people a little happier with this. Let's go up to 2 on our bunkhouses, since the majority of our people are poor. And we'll just see what our budget does here. I mean, I moved a bunch more Teamsters in. I would think that we would have a lot more stuff showing up at the docks now, but apparently that is not the case. Why would they bring rum all the way over here when there's a dock right here? I still think having 2 docks was a mistake. So much so, even though it's giving us jobs, one of the reasons they're not getting stuff in here as quick is because we cut the budget. I'm going to get rid of this one once it unloads here. I'm going to pause as soon as I see all that empty. Instantly there's stuff back in it. They'll take it somewhere else, hopefully. There. I'm going to get rid of that second one. I just think it's an unnecessary expense. They're getting stuff clearly across the island anyway, since we have rum being made over here, and yet it was going over there. So that'll save us a little bit of money, and then hopefully we'll just see all that stuff just appear here. Plus, it'll be one less thing we have to take care of.
The code word is borscht.
Give me money. All right, so we did our import trade route.
Don't you just love watching the
Export jewelry. Are we making jewelry? I know we're mining gold, right? Yes, we are mining gold. So do we have a jeweler? I know we can't build one, but what does a jewelry office even look, or shop even look like? I have a whitish building with a couple little things on it. That's the official term, things on it. No, we are not making jewelry at all. So as soon as we get cash, wish loans were a thing in here.
Report something suspicious today, and you could win fabulous cash prizes.
Yay! Yeah, we don't definitely do not have a jeweler going here. So if we can ever get a little bit of money, I don't know why I keep looking at. Will you send me money? Thanks. Now can I? Do I have enough to get it? No. Grrr. How much money do we have coming in soon? Not much. I don't know. I may have made a mistake by demolishing that other one. Because maybe it's taking them longer to get everything over here now. No, we're about to come almost into the black. There, pause, build the jewelers. Since I'm mining gold, where was the gold? Like right here? Yeah, let's do it like right across the street here. Actually, right there. That way it goes straight out and straight in. That'll give me a few more jobs. What is our unemployment rate looking like? 136 that we're up to. I didn't realize we had grown that much, but okay. Alright, so they are back. No, they're not. They're out there doing their raid right now. So our budget is stuck a little bit, so let's move them back down to just 2. Housing, I think, is still what's cost me a ton of money. I hate to do that, but it is necessary. If I had a lot of money, I could put power drills in and increase my power output. See, as soon as I do this, it's going to be like, you don't have enough power now. Watch.
I'd like to think that we're
Yeah.
friends, Presidente.
Greetings, President.
Hi.
And all listen.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
I shall be remembered forever. And more.
That's right, you have to pay money for that. We have almost cleansed our abilities, though. Okay, so as soon as we have enough money, we will build another power plant. Which I don't really know where we're going to build it. They're huge. I guess we could probably squeeze one in back here. We should have some more cash here in a minute, though. That freighter's leaving, but immediately another one's on the way. We don't have a blockade, but what we also don't have is much in the way of approval rating. So let's go ahead and export some jewelry. We're about to be making that. And that'll give us a nice little perk on there. Because, see, they're going to take that gold and crank out jewelry. Which is a good thing. Alright, we just need enough cash to build another power plant. How much are power plants anyway? I don't even know. A lot. So we need a lot of cash.
We are receiving news that surprisingly organized vandals have damaged civic buildings in Tropico.
Yeah, well,
Don't
they
be
keep
alarmed.
doing that.
This is categorically not a rebel attack.
So we're on a road right back there. And back out. And then I should be able to get one right there. Once we have the money, of course. So that's going to be the big problem, is getting the cash. Because they're 15 grand. So you have to have at least half of it, I think, in the bank. I don't remember how much it lets us go into debt, honestly. I don't think I ever really knew, honestly. And honestly, I'm saying honestly, and honestly, a large number of times. God, we were in the black for just a minute and then instantly back in debt. How many people are actually complaining about being out of power? One. One building is affected by this power shortage.
I know the military
Hi.
understands the importance of industry.
That will be easiest.
As a captain of industry, I often think about...
Well, right now I don't have anybody available or a slot open, but it's not a time-based one, so we'll be alright. Okay, good. We're exporting jewelry, so hopefully that'll get me some money to be able to... Well, Swiss bank
I
money.
came to see you
To be able to do like
as soon
an
as I
image
found these
campaign.
were
Do I? If I could
available,
lock
President.
that,
What
I
do you think?
would. Actually, I can. Wait. Well, I can lock all of these as they are. But that's the only one that really benefits me right now. So I'm going to take a risk. Because they're different every time that pops up. And this game has just become about staying in debt. I mean, I've got a lot of exports happening. So how long does it take jewelry to get over here? I mean, we've exported 49. Does more jewelry get over here before the next boat shows up? I mean, that stuff's worth good money. Maybe I should have never torn down that other dock. I'm beginning to think I should have never torn down the other dock. Whoops. I was scrolling down a list, and then that list went away, so I couldn't scroll down it, and I zoomed out instead. Neat. See, we still don't have any jewelry over here. Hey, there's the pirates and their little aeroplane. I thought weapons were worth a ton of money. See, the thing is, we're just breaking even, barely. And then we immediately go back into debt because of how much it costs to run everything. Will it let me get my power plant right now? Or is that... It will, good. Can do wind power, there we go. We'll build that right there. Wind turbine. Only gives us a small amount. Plus, actually, only modern times, so it doesn't work. Anyways, we could do nuclear since we're making uranium, but, well, there's a risk of those being sabotaged and having a nuclear meltdown on your island. And since we don't have the happiest people, I think it'd probably be a good idea to not piss them off, maybe. I just don't think we need this second weapons factory. I just don't. I mean, we built it to satisfy a need. We should be getting better here on the environmentalists because we've cleansed a lot. I mean, we're doing... All the tourist ship only took 10 people away and didn't bring any new ones. That's problematic. Alright, this is going to start costing us more money, but at least they'll have power over there now. So we can start making textiles again. Or textiles. I heard somebody pronounce it that way the other day in a YouTube video I was watching about Tropical. He kept saying textiles. And just the way he ran the text and stoles together, it sounded like he was saying testicles. He's like, we need to export some testicles. Like, are you saying it that way on purpose? I never was really sure if he was or not. Just everybody's at a minimum. I can't cut budgets anywhere else. I'm gonna cut the palace budget. Why not? I mean, guerrillas are attacking again. Hooray!
Vandalism competition ended in victory today for the
Really?
Tropican rebels as they
That's...
beat the local authorities by 2 whole walls.
Yeah, you say that all the time, and I don't really understand what it means by 2 whole walls. It's just a joke that doesn't work. Alright, I want to change this back to what it was, freedom of religion. And that's all I can really do right now. Are we researching anything? We are researching a lot, actually. Cool. Just get all that researched. Because what those are, I mean, obviously we have those buildings already, but they give us new options. Hi, build... Whatever. They give us different options here to get money. So, you know, once we start getting rich people, that's a really good one to have. So, you know. But right now we don't have money, so it doesn't matter. There's a boat with money on it, but not enough money. Because it didn't seem to make any difference at all. And there's still 11 grand sitting there. What? How does that work? Oh man, we're getting near 50 grand in debt now. How is this possible? Is it the touristy stuff that's costing me? I mean, we're not bringing in hardly any tourists now.
The citizens are demanding elections, President.
Yeah, I'll deliver an amazing speech, but I think they're gonna boot me out. Which might be the... If I get booted out, it's the end of the Tropico series. I mean, let's be honest. You know, a lot of people are really happy with me. Well, you know, 2/3 happy with me. So I'll promise improvement, but there's really nothing I can do about it.
Your president
Oh,
does not ignore
what?
your faith. You need places
What happened?
to pray.
Oh, it's because we hit that 50 grand mark again.
And tonight,
I just let it keep
before
playing when that
Holy
happens.
Communion,
Because they
God
think you
is
can't come back
everywhere,
from that type of
but
debt.
it is unwise to worship outside
But I've done
the
it.
season.
Many times I've done it.
God shall not forsake
Mainly
our
by
beautiful
just
shores.
cutting
God's spiritual
everything,
friends guarantee this, for
which is what we're going to do now.
in this
We're going to find everything we can cut the monthly costs on, and we're cutting it.
causes only
I think I've cut everything.
I denounce
No,
those
there we
who
go.
profit from global divisiveness.
Actually, I want to
Can we
keep
not profit together?
my industry doing better than that.
For my next step,
We probably bring the mines
I call on
down
your
since we have so many.
We shall rise above the obstacles in our path.
Teamsters got a lot, so I can bring them down just a little bit.
Together,
Um,
will believe.
and you guys can come down.
So vote El Presidente for the future. That
Country
we
house is
deserve.
fine.
All
Bunkhouses are
of you.
fine.
Viva Tropico!
Fishermen, we can bring them down a little bit. These guys, though, we want to leave right where they are so they get stuff to the docks as quickly as possible. Whoops. So, once again, we end with an election pending. We only have a 34% approval rating. However, I do have an image campaign.
What do you think?
So I'm going to buy it and hope that it will be enough. But we'll find out
Downtown vandalism
next
are
time.
greatly
Until then,
exaggerated.
I'm Brandon,
Fashionable
reminding
dudes
you
dressed
to stay
architecture style
vainglorious.
is A+.